Now here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. I know I've said this before probably, but I am the worst procrastinator. I don't want to say in the world because, look at me. I don't even hold a record. Like, a record for the most filler words? I don't know. But it's like I have one project and then I have to check the DVR. And then even doing that, I still have like 87% on there full. It's just, even when I'm procrastinating with the procrastination. The 3 P's, don't you forget it. I mean, this show, for instance, like, we went weeks at a time on a break. And it's not like I'm just missing 1 week. No, we're missing a bunch of weeks over the course of 4 years. The 4th year going on the 5th year. Think about how many spaces. Like, dentists, for example, they have to pull teeth, right? Now just imagine every tooth that's missing is a show that we didn't do. This is a family show. I didn't know we did graphic content, especially some mental imagery of the. Sorry for the intrusive thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, but just know that I am working this year. I'm going to be working on ways to do more shows, and of course be more happy. Yeah, if someone actually smiled this deep, that's what nightmares are made of. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm your host, Rob Rodriguez. Now, let's get down to business. I know we're a month late here, but it's the first show of 2019, and happy belated New Year. Let's hope that we have more consistency. Fingers crossed. So, a while ago I took a personality quiz just to, see what I didn't know about myself already. Like I didn't live like this for 22 years. But, just seeing the stuff that was jotted down, it's like, that, it's not wrong. But still, I know myself better than a computer, okay? Yeah. And the thing is, there's things about myself that I'm confused why I never got into certain things. Like sports, for example. Like, look, the Super Bowl is coming up, okay? And, I watch every year. But, I'm that one guy who's like, yeah, you know me, I'm just watching for the commercials, They're pretty rad. And, of course, the Pepsi halftime show, you gotta love that too. Okay, who invited that snob over here? No one wants that buzzkill at their Super Bowl party. You got the chips and he brought the finger sandwiches. What, are you getting ready for the Super Bowl or a baby shower at that point, Now, the best way to analyze this is probably to look at my childhood. Yeah. Like any therapist would ask you to dig deep. And I would say it's because, I never got into sports because, I was more into cartoons and sitcoms and music. I was the artistic, creative kid over here. And, the thing is, I never chose a team because I noticed every time you go to a barber shop or something, there's always an argument about who's better. And I'm over here, I'm that guy who's like, I don't play favorites. But when I do, they're good. For the longest time on this show alone, I used to just say 2015 and that's it. Enough said. I didn't even want to move on from my own graduation year. And, I went as far as just stopping. I stopped listening to new things. Was kind of annoyed by how innovation excited, you know. I was stuck in the 80s and 90s despite being born in the late 90s, so that makes absolutely no sense. But then, eventually I snapped out of it, got into some of the stuff, and it's weird. Some might say stupid, but I just say it's creative. You're doing okay. I mean, I can't look at a four-year-old's macaroni art and say, "Oh, that's garbage." Which, even though it is, you gotta say, "Oh, you're a natural Picasso," because you just do. I never noticed how picky I was about music until I saw the Spotify rotation, because, really, everyone uses Pandora, actually. And, I usually say, when I'm giving someone a ride, I say, yeah, you can control the radio. And then when I do, and it's like some millennial or Gen Z type person, it's always the same thing. It's always some rapper who I never heard of, and some rhyme about French fries and hot Cheetos, Takis. Remember those? They're good, but they're. Where are you, Tony the Tiger? Yeah, they're great. And that's just what I heard. I've never actually tasted a Taki. With binge watching too, there's certain shows that I actually kind of beat myself up over that I never got into. Like, The Office is a very fun show, but I don't know why I never watched it. I'm only watching it when it's on TV. I see the Facebook clips. In fact, the T-shirts are just mass-produced, but the fan base is just, you want a taste of that. But because of procrastination, when am I going to find the time to Google full episodes of The Office? And I say that because I don't have Netflix right now. So I have to find it elsewhere. Hulu, maybe? No, because I don't have Hulu either. Yes, if I keep talking, it's going to just justify the fact that I'm more and more of a cheapskate. Hopefully not, though. So we're just going to stop talking right here. Well, we got a lot of show to fill, so that being said, I'm going to need a minute. Alright, let's just take a moment to... Yeah, I cut my hair 2 weeks ago, and I'm not sure how I feel about it, because frankly I don't like going this short with my hair. But it's like the hair on my head just kind of grew on my face. Or another way to look at this is it's like your hair is shorter but your beard is the same length. Talk about long hiatuses, right? Probably. Anyway, next order of business, Instagram. I feel like Instagram and a lot of other social media sites that I use are kind of like becoming a part of my everyday routine. It's kind of scary that, like, at most I spend 2 hours to 45 minutes to 2 hours on the site. And you know what else I noticed is ads. Like, whatever I'm interested in at the time, I see ads for them all the time. Like, you see this thing that you could swear you haven't followed yet, and it just says sponsored. Now, that's weird, because, my phone could be just listening to what I'm saying right now, and I'm not a crazy person who believes that. But, when I started taking more selfies, I noticed a suspicious amount of ad time for Facetune. And I'm like, are you trying to tell me something? Like, are you trying to tell me I should shave more? Because I don't want to. That's another thing. I believe in a fresh slate every day, or at least every week. So I clear my history for that reason, and that reason only. Okay. But what I realize is it's never truly gone because when you're watching videos or listening to music on YouTube, what I notice is you still get these recommended videos. Videos you watched in past searches just pop up in related videos for some reason. Like, I notice when I watch old episodes of my show, yes, I do watch this show a lot. I notice that I get ads or related videos just based on what I was doing at the time, which is kind of like some weird memory book, or just a reminder of how bizarre my life was at the time. I don't know, but it's kind of nice so you don't have to type it in again. Gotta love it. Alright, it's time for that weekly list known as the possibility list. It's kind of like when it's raining outside and you get out of your car phone first. Alright, this week's list is titled 5 Signs It's Too Early in the Morning for You. Alright, no hesitating with this list whatsoever. At number 5, it's not noon. Okay. Number 4, you got the mail in your boxers. Number 3, you ran errands in clothes you got from the hamper. Number 2, it's been 4 hours and you still have bedhead. And number 1, 5 signs it's too early in the morning for you. You don't have to work until closing shift. Alright, and that is the possibility list for you this week. Well, that is the show for you this week. You know to follow me on social media. Until next time, please check out the second channel, even though there really isn't nothing on the channel right now, but it's fun to look at. I guarantee it. Look at me, I'm sounding like I'm selling you a suit or something. Well, see ya.